Spleen is good. Yeah, finally get to wear a white jersey out there and be part of the team. No, it's been good. Being able to finally be back officially and get some practices under my belt.
What was it like Tuesday, Sam, when you got the word?
I was just pumped to be able to go out there and play Sunday. It's just when you're out that long, you realize how awesome the game is because you miss it so much. So for me, it was just excitement.
Sam, how's your wind? How's your conditioning right now?
It's good. It's good. The last couple weeks when I was able to do some light conditioning and all that, the training staff did a really good job of preparing me to come back. Riding the bike, even walking outside. Just doing as much as I could to get the heart rate up. They did a really good job with monitoring me.
Sam, how much better do you think this offense is when it's shown to this point? You obviously haven't had a big hand in it, but from what you've seen to what you think you can do.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it for as long as we've been working together. I mean, this offense is capable of a lot. It's capable of scoring a lot of points. It's just up to us as an offense to go out there and execute and do it.
Darnold said he doesn't think you're a magic wand for this offense. What do you think?
I think he's right. I think we got to figure out what we need to clean up the details on a lot of stuff that we're doing. Hopefully, I can go out there and do my thing. Throw the ball where it needs to be thrown. Be able to check the ball down if I have to, and go make plays when the time when it's necessary to do that. So I'm just going to go out there, continue to play football the way I play, but also stay within the offense and stay within myself.
The outside expectations, given how long it's been since you played, is that he'll be able to run me on Sunday. What are your expectations for Sunday? This is uncharted territory.
Right. I think having a couple weeks of practices under my belt is a good thing. It's definitely going to help with that, but there's nothing like Sunday. And I think going out there and playing the first couple series, I think will be, a little bit of a shock to the system, I guess you could say. But I think I'm going to be ready. And, hopefully, after those couple series, I think, I'll feel right at home.
Will you be wearing the padding you talked about last week?
Yeah.
And could you talk about just how do you approach it? Because you know how dangerous quarterback play is. I mean, you've been in the pocket your whole life. How violent it can get. And you're coming off a serious type of injury. So how do you separate that in your mind when you go out there and play?
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. When I'm out there playing, I'm not worried about guys hitting me or anything. I'm trusting the guys up front to do their thing. I'm trusting the guys, the receivers to go out and get open when it's time to pass the ball. So for me, it's all about trust. When I do get hit, I know that I'm not in harm's, I'm not in danger anymore. They're letting me go out there and play because it's safe. So I'm not worried about that.
Sam, how is the protective brace feel restrictive, or is it been difficult to get used to?
No, it hasn't been restrictive at all. And, the equipment staff has done a really good job with that, making sure that I can still play the way I usually play with all the padding on.
Have they given you a timeline for how long they expect you to keep wearing it?
No, I think they haven't given me a timeline. I'm thinking I'll just wear it for the rest of the season because it's not restrictive at all.
Did you learn anything at all by not playing? They always talk about quarterbacks learning things. Did you learn anything that you can take into?
Yeah, I've definitely learned a little bit. I think for me it's where can we clean things up, and just these last couple weeks of practices, being able to focus on that as a quarterback and relay it to the guys, just what I've seen on the sidelines, and then also in practices.
With this team being 0-4, how much pressure and urgency and immediacy do you feel to get this thing right really quickly here before things continue to slip? Because there's not a lot of wiggle room left to make this a productive season.
I think it starts in practice. It always starts in practice, cleaning up the details like I've been saying. But it's really about getting the next one. It's one game at a time mentality. That's how you got to look at it in this league. And if we continue to look at it like that and we stack wins, I think we'll find ourselves in a good position.
Sam, when you look at the last 3 quarters of the season, do you see opportunities for a lot of wins here?
Yeah, I think for us, like I just said, keeping that one game at a time mentality is huge. But I definitely see a lot of opportunity to win some games.
You've talked a little bit about, staying within yourself, but human nature is, after especially a time period where you've been off, to come out there and try and make a big burst. How do you ensure that you can play within yourself and not try to do too much, especially early on in the game?
Yeah, we've brought in some good psychologists here in the off season, and sometimes throughout the week we'll bring in sports psychologists that teach us all those little tricks during the games to remind ourselves. For me, it's all about staying within myself, not doing too much, like you just mentioned. So, whether it's keywords, saying those words out there on the field to myself and on the sideline, just keeping myself calm and within myself.
People look at you entering the season, obviously, any year two quarterback, about making progress in that next step in year two. So for you, with 12 games left, presuming you're able to play well, what does progress mean for you?
Just continuing to, not turn the ball over, and also find completions and lead this team to a lot of wins. I think that's the biggest thing, is winning, and with that comes not turning the ball over and finding completions.
Sam, how much were you leaning on Ryan to lead that offensive line group back together again after having that week?
Yeah, I think Ryan's obviously a huge component in that, but I think the whole offensive line is a mature group, and they know what we got to do to win the game. They're focused on cleaning up some of the details, like I've been mentioning, and if we just do that, I think we'll be fine.
What are your biggest takeaways on the Dallas defense?
They do what they do. They do it really well. They're pretty simple when it comes to some scheme stuff, but they do bring up there are some pressures that they like to bring in different coverages here and there, but they like to do what they do better than anyone else, and that's kind of that's what they've been doing for many years, and I think that's what they're going to try to do on Sunday.
Le'Veon said he was happy to see you back. How do you think your return can kind of make his job a little bit easier?
I just think, for me, I'm just going to go out there and play my game. Le'Veon's going to go out there and play his game. I think, again, like I've been mentioning, if we just clean up some of the details, it'll make it a lot easier on everyone else. If all 11 guys do their job on every single play, we'll go down there and score.
Did you watch the end of the Dodgers game?
I didn't. No, I didn't watch the end of it. Saw him go up 3-0, turned it off, thought we'd be good. So it sucked waking up and seeing that final score. Bunch of texts from my dad. So yeah, it was a bummer.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,